Mike Parsons.
Here.
Anthony Campbell.
Here.
Mary Wiles. Here. Stacy Oakland. Here. Trevor Warren.
Here.
Michael Gunther.
Here.
6-0, we have a quorum.
Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Anybody want to do communication? Need a motion to adopt the agenda?
Motion to adopt the agenda.
Second.
Mike Parsons.
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Stacy Oakland.
Yes.
Trevor Warren.
Yes.
Mike Gunther.
Yes.
Passed 6-0.
Ratify July 2024 bills. You guys should have received them in email form. If you guys have any questions for them, please let us know. I have sneaky ambition to know we received them in email form, or if there's something with that.
Have we had more space that's getting cleaned by, I thought it was 800 a month for the cleaning, office cleaning, janitorial service.
They came 3 times that. They came 3 times that.
Oh,
Like, they'll leave an extra week,
Okay.
yeah.
okay, all right.
Good question, anyway. Thank you.
I'll make a motion that we ratify the July bills.
Second.
Mike Parsons.
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Stacy Oakland.
Yes.
Trevor Warren.
Yes.
Mike Gunther.
Yes.
Passed 6-0.
Next up would be minutes from the July 8th meeting. I don't know if you guys have any changes.
approving the minutes?
Yes.
That's what we're doing, it's already, I checked it off already. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of July 8th.
I second the motion.
Mike Parsons,
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Mary Wiles,
Yes.
Stacy Oakham,
Yes.
Trevor Warren,
Yes.
Mike Gunther,
Yes.
pass 6-0.
Next up would be Bill 2024-042, that's our tax levy. I believe it's been paid, correct?
Yes. Summary only,
Summary only.
or title only.
Yeah. I'll need a motion for the first reading by summary.
I'll make a motion for the first reading of Bill 2024-0042 by title only.
Second.
Mike Parsons,
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Mary Wiles,
Yes.
Stacy Oakham,
Yes.
Trevor Warren,
Yes.
Mike Gunther,
Yes.
pass 6-0.
An ordinance for the city of Dixon authorizing fixing and determining the rate of levy on the $100 valuation of all taxable property within the city for the year 2024. I'll need a second motion by title.
Second motion, or motion for the second reading of bill number 2024-0042 by title only.
Second.
Mike Parsons,
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Mary Wiles,
Yes.
Stacy Oakham,
Yes.
Trevor Warren,
Yes.
Mike Gunther,
Yes.
pass 6-0.
An ordinance for the city of Dixon authorizing fixing and determining the rate of levy and the $100 valuation of all taxable property within the city for the year 2024. Any motion to approve? Make a motion to approve bill 2024-042.
Second.
Mike Parsons,
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Mary Wiles,
Yes.
Stacy Oakham,
Yes.
Trevor Warren,
Yes.
Mike Gunther,
Yes.
pass 6-0.
Thank you, guys. Next up would be solid waste disposal bid. We know one we had was from Green for Life. That's the goal. I think, Max, you want to talk at all? You want to explain it?
I just tried to make it as straightforward as possible so everyone knew what they were getting. Tried to justify the reduction because we had equipment here long enough, this equipment pays off. It allows me to be a little more flexible with pricing. So the price actually went down from what you are currently. I think it's 1606, and this one came out to 1535.
But you guys took away one of our cleanup days, right? You took away some of our cleanup days?
No, it's still 2 cleanup days using the roll-off kits,
Okay.
and those are not in charge.
We'll set up the roll-offs down there all the time.
Yeah. Who would pay for that?
The roll-offs at the treatment plant,
Yes.
basically, you've got a couple free per year. But those are generally when you advertise with the wall cleanups. If
Yeah.
you want to just continue using it that way, you still have 2 free ones.
Okay.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions, concerns? Well, we'll need a motion to accept the bid.
Make a motion to accept the Green for Life bid on waste disposal. Second.
Mike Parsons,
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Mary Wiles,
Yes.
Stacy Oakham,
Yes.
Trevor Warren,
Yes.
Mike Gunther,
Yes.
pass 6-0.
Thank you, Max. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Next up would be the copiers printers from Marco. You want to talk about that, Kelli?
Yes, you should have a proposal in there with you. Our current contract with the machines, that would be this machine here, the one down at the police department, and then there's 3 smaller machines in some of the offices. The contract is up today, actually, August 8th. They're gonna give us a little more leeway on it, but, we just need to determine, whether we're going to renew. I did ask him to give us a quote to purchase the machines versus leasing them. So on page 4, there's the purchase price, $14,205.48. With that, there is still a monthly service charge of $105.58. So, we just need to determine whether we keep going with Marco. With this new contract, we would get new machines. So,
Is there anything at the library
Yeah, doesn't the library have one?
The library has one on a separate contract because when we got that new machine, that other machine was like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
And so that one's on a separate contract that's only been going for it's not up till maybe 2026 or something. So,
Same people?
Yeah. Marco, it's a Marco.
yes, they're all the same machine, but it's a separate contract.
We've had buses like this, well, it's very, that's been very good though, so we've
They
had.
have good service, they come and service for good.
So one thing,
$15,000 investment.
No,
one thing about this, on page 3, there is a $10 per month Marco support desk, 1 to 5 devices. I pushed for them to include that service because if the service that we need isn't included, for instance, the library machine wouldn't scan, and they wanted to charge us like $60 for 15 minutes to troubleshoot that, and I didn't agree with that, and so they're going to include that $10 with our service for free. So we
We
won't
have that on
have.
Friday.
Well, I'm going to get it.
Okay.
He told me to mark it off when he came to my office and met with me. So.
Then they're gonna send you a contract, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is just their bid.
Yes, yeah, this is the proposal, so I just need to know how to move forward with that, so. If we purchase machines, it's a big lump sum, and then after so long, that technology,
And then you pay for updates and upgrades and all that. If we buy our own paper,
and we still do have to pay a monthly charge, and we buy our own paper, and yes, so. I just wanted to explore the options.
So on page 4, the 105.58 a month, is if you purchase the machine and then you have a monthly service charge?
Correct. And you're actually still, I was a little misunderstood on this, and I asked him, but we still have our allocated prints, so if we go over that, we still have to pay an overage. So,
even if you own the thing?
that's correct.
Because the service on the like, yeah.
So he compared it to like a cell phone plan where you buy a certain amount of minutes, and if you went over that, so I didn't agree with that, but that is how they charge it. And he told me that was a pretty standard across the board and how these companies do. So,
That sounds like buying a car and get 50,000 miles, and then after that, you gotta pay more miles for driving your car.
you're paying it, if you drive your car.
But you've been happy with the equipment?
Yeah, I think that the police department was anxious to get a new machine, theirs has been needing an upgrade, but yeah, we've had good luck. Don't you think, Natalie? Yeah.
I say we just continue to do the lease option going forward.
We'll need a motion.
Motion to accept the bid from Marco for the lease. I was asking a question.
Oh,
Oh,
It's a motion, it's not just a bid.
you don't want to?
That'll work. It's
Trevor made a motion.
Trevor did make a motion? Okay. And Anthony second, okay, Mike Parsons?
Yeah.
Anthony Campbell?
Yes.
Mary Wiley?
Yes.
Stacy Yoga?
Yes.
Trevor Warren?
Yes.
Mike Gunther?
Yes.
Pass 6-0.
What time you guys with the budget meetings?
I'm meeting with all the department heads next week and working on their budget. The following week, the week of the 20th, I like to set a budget workshop. I want to see what day you guys are available. I know the 20th is the first day of school. I don't know if that affects anybody. That's a Tuesday. But other than that,
We probably shouldn't do that.
No,
That's pretty soon.
All the buses coming by, I know like that, that's one.
We could do like 22nd or Thursday, again, work for you guys?
And Wednesday, Thursday's fine.
Wednesday, people have church, so if they attend, but Thursday, 22nd, we do that?
Thursday?
Is that all right with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. 22nd, thank you guys.
What time?
Up to 6.
6?
City clerk update?
Water and sewer privacy fees have been paid and submitted to Missouri Department of Natural Resources. Second quarter 2024 sales taxes for water have been submitted and paid to the Missouri Department of Revenue. Unpaid nuisance fees will be sent to the county clerk on the 13th of September. And lead service line update. Archer Eldon submitted the 56 locations that they want to do the hydro excavation for. I will be sending out letters to those locations beginning of next week, just so they have a heads up and they know what's going on, along with the sheet that they provided explaining the whole process.
And what they're gonna do and all that.
Yes. And they plan to submit the 811 calls by the end of this week, and they should break ground in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. How about our other project? Where that, do you have an update on it?
No.
Okay. Library's not here, police.
I have a question, the result of the auction, the skid steer, the attachments, do we know what that was?
Yes, 75.
75, that was everything? It was all-
That was just the Bobcat.
Yeah.
And then the other one is going back. The other one did not meet the reserve, so they're bringing it back on the sweeper.
The attachments?
Yes, for ground.
Okay. And then,
I think the gravel brought like 15, 1600, way more than I thought it would.
It was way more than we expected.
so we got 7,500 on the skid steer.
Hold on, I can tell you what, I gotta email it, Mike. Exactly, so then we're not guessing.
We're gonna put the old jack truck out, if you're doing.
No, on that. The grapple brought 1,040 and 62 cents.
1,040,
Yep, 62.
10, like 1040.
Yep, 1040, 62 cents. I don't believe the broom. That may be a scrap item, to be honest with you.
Yeah, okay. And then the county sales tax for roads and bridges passed. Do we have any idea if we're gonna get any of that in the city? Do we get a share of that?
I don't know, Mike, I'll reach out to because we were actually talking about that before you got here, like, how are they gonna divvy that up? Are they gonna give up, you know? They used to take care of some of our roads in town that we've been taking care of for, the last 10, 15 years.
Well, I mean, you would think that, if it was prorated over all of the roads and highways in the county, and then we'd have, we'd get a share.
I would like to think that would be the way it is, but I have a sneaky feeling that may not be the way it is. But I agree with you on that, Mike.
However, we have a new person. I would like for them to actually work on the road to the ballpark,
Yeah.
and the cemetery, so.
No library update to take it. No,
She sent one, she's got it.
Lacey says a kind patron donated bricks to our community garden, and a couple others have donated towards it, so it's coming along despite a lot of setbacks. They had a successful Scholastic Book Fair again, raised $357 in Scholastic bucks to spend with them on new books. The summer reading program is still going very well. Many kiddos have earned pizza from home plate and ice cream from Jackie's Snackette. They have 38 kids that are participating. They have until Labor Day weekend to finish their sheet for pizza. The event with Merrimack Regional Planning Commission last month was fun. Catherine came to do activities with the group and shared how many plastic bottles are made and what happens when we dispose of them. We have a ton of activities happening this month: cross-stitch class, crochet class, and a writer's workshop with Juanita Humphrey that was postponed from last month. Lizzie and Lacey will also do the back-to-school fair hosted by the Dixon Area Caring Center on the 12th, handing out supplies and goodies from the library. And then on the back of the sheet, she has her numbers for participation and all of it.
Yeah, I'll like that.
Yeah.
That's a good job.
Yes. Very nice.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
You guys got the piece updated in front of you.
You guys are provided with that. I don't know, to go on record, what everyone wants to say or hear for everyone else as far as numbers. The sheet
Pretty low, really.
is there, so.
It's got a note on here that says this is an estimate.
165 calls. Public Works update.
I did want to say also for the police department that, the white Tahoe is currently broke down. They took it to Dixon Tire and Auto, and they're telling them that the number 2 cylinder is bad. So,
We take to the dealership like we're instructed to.
yeah, I told Durbin for Merrill that we need to take it to the dealership to get
It's
it.
a DOD truck, which assuming it's, I don't know what that is, but that's the one that has this place on the main. I'm sure it's got a bad lift or something. It's not going to be a motor. So lifter, yeah, have broke valve spring, broke lifter, and all that stuff. The dealership will be able to take care of it. It's a fairly inexpensive system.
How many police vehicles do we have now?
Yeah, where's the tan one?
One, please.
The tan one, I haven't seen it in a long time.
There's the tan one, the black one, the white, and then we have 2 cars.
Where's the Tim?
So we got a total of 5. We got 3 SUVs and 2 sedans, basically.
Yes.
Which, in fairness, we didn't know that we were doing the other sedan.
That was the deal we worked out with the school. So,
That one didn't cost much.
No, I'm just saying, though, still, I would have been more hesitant to get but
We were gonna get another one.
yeah.
I believe they said the brown car doesn't have air conditioning right now. There's something going on with
So
2 of the other vehicles, so they're using the
Yeah.
white car.
I think moving forward, maybe we need a very clear, precise plan of where the vehicles go and have a centralized location, maybe like even a rotation or something. But just sending the vehicles around places, I don't know if that's the best idea. I mean, I think you take some of these vehicles, say, right, where we have plenty of shops around here locally, I would say that would be able to address most of the issues. Now, the stuff like with the engine stuff, I would say, hey, A-plus, let's take it to the dealership because that's something they work on every single day. I don't, necessarily want a guy to change his tires and does air conditioning and take a motor apart. But as far as that, I don't believe we should be taking anything to another town and spend our money there. We have K&N, we have Jones, we have Danny's. There's plenty of places here. We have Dixon City Hall that should be able to address it, especially an air conditioning problem. So whether it's we split it up, we price around somewhere, we don't need to take our vehicles.
Do we get a report from the county, from the search report or whatever, on how many tickets go into court and how many come out and do we get a check from the county, or do we know what's going on with our court situation?
Jeff was here.
Jeff's on vacation.
Well, I mean, I thought there would be some kind of fund flow coming from the county to us.
It is a very, very slow process, Mike. There will be money coming to us, but I'm going to tell you, if I remember in the past, it's been like 4 to 6 months, and it's, it's government money that's finest.
I'd like to see a report of what they do.
I think that should be public knowledge, Mike, so I'd say we should be able to get that. Maybe that's something we ask about or something, Jeff, that we requested. So I'd like to see it too. So
From the circuit court.
I know they had some problem last month. Jeff told me that something with the website that they pay all their fines and fees was down. I don't know the exact details of that, but it was causing a big delay in cases, so.
Okay.
Nathan, it's your time to shine.
So we have 61 complete work orders in July. We did have 2 water leaks that were repaired. The water analysis for July was 3.5 million accounted for, 1.6 lost, 2.75 sold, and 31% was the water loss for July. We treated 8.1 million gallons at the wastewater treatment plant. The soccer fields, we had about 95% complete. I think it looks pretty good down there. We took a lot of brush out, cleaned out that creek. We filled in some potholes at several locations around town, and we did some business right-of-ways as well.
The Mexican restaurant, thank you.
Yes. And then we've been doing aggressive culvert cleaning and replacement. We dug 6 ditches for residents around the city. We replaced 4 culverts. We still have about 6 culvert work orders left to complete. A lot of them were blowout culverts, which Waynesville got their truck yesterday. So the back truck's going in the shop, and then we can purchase it next week. So that's the plan. I've worked with MRWA. We would like to sanction a 11 top class here at City Hall for surrounding cities to come to. I think it'd be a good idea for everybody to learn about more about that copiers and some. Court sent the DNR with the July DNR for 2024 in both vacancies and class for numbers.
Thank you. You guys have anything?
Do we have any ARPA money left? Do we have any plans for ARPA money?
We still have our money left, as far as I know, when we left that we set some aside because we were gonna pay for the performance audit.
We're gonna put the old jet truck after auction, yes, as soon as we
You
get
guys want to vote on that?
Oh, to put that up for bid?
So a motion. You got anything else we can put up for bid?
Not that I know of.
It's probably about time to start thinking about salt spreader too. I know we don't talk about that, but we had nothing but problem with that other salt spreader, so probably right now is the time to start looking for that. Probably get a better deal the longer we wait. Something that keeps you back in mind. That plastic one, in my opinion, does it work right now?
Yeah.
I think that should go up for bid, because it's been nothing but troublesome for us. It'd probably be all right for some residential, but for us and what we use it for, it seems like we replace 3 motors every go around, but that's,
it was down.
It's electric, right? Yeah. See, we've had a problem with the metal one as well.
the metal one was bearing and stuff like that. That's if I'm being blunt, not towards you because it wasn't your time, but they don't have just a grease gun, so. Just being honest, that's what it is. You gotta grease those bearings, especially on that stuff, so. On the motion to adjourn. Any motion for the bid? Where'd you get out of there, guys? Just.
What's it called? It's a
Jet truck.
Jet truck?
Okay, jet rock.
You wanna get rid of salt spreader, you wanna keep salt spreader?
What's that?
You want, can we?
You want to keep the salt spreader for now?
Keep it until we've got another one replaced, just in case we don't.
We have one already.
Oh, okay.
That one's broke down about 99% of the time, so.
That's fine.
That's what, as long as there's one there.
Yeah, that's all we used last year was one, because that was literally broke down.
Okay.
Motors, shafts, you name it, it broke down, so.
Plastic.
Plastic stuff.
All right, I'll make a motion to put out for bid, once we receive the back truck from Waynesville, the jet truck, and the plastic salt spreader.
Second.
Mike Parsons?
Yes.
Anthony Campbell?
Yes.
Mary Wiles?
Yes.
Stacy Oakham?
Yes.
Trevor Warnock?
Yes.
Mike Gunther?
Yes.
Pass 6-0.
We want to wait for the software out of the first one.
I think everybody's buying it right now, so I don't know. Yes.
Got a couple questions. First, you talked last month about putting the ceiling in. Is that gonna be done or sometime in my lifetime or?
I mean, how long's your lifetime?
Well, I don't plan on dying,
How old
so
are you now, are you?
I'm gonna be old,
No, how old are you?
older than you.
Well, I'm just trying to see if it's your.
I agree.
I think we would be superior to the price of the city, and that's the only thing, but we can always get a bid for it, I'm not against it. It annoys me just as much as it annoys everybody else, because especially when the AC's going, or it's a hot day, or a cold day, you can't hear anything. So,
Well, the thing is, just like you mentioned last month, when it was raining, you couldn't hear each other up there,
no, Robert, I agree it's an issue, I'm not disagreeing with
let
that.
alone being able to hear on the video.
I don't know.
We need to research it, I guess.
It's either that or put a drop ceiling, probably just put a drop ceiling.
Drop ceiling would probably be the best.
Drop ceiling would be probably most cost effective, it's
Drop
right.
is just going to go a little bit higher, but usually rather than coming out.
Can we do probably run it? Call Kevin Reed. Maybe it's something, put it up a bit or
Put it out
something.
the bid.
What's your guys' thoughts?
Warranty work.
It's going to be expensive.
I guess you could put it above I think you could put above the smart bed, it'd be all right.
No, I feel like.
That way you don't have to mess with the lights or anything else.
Right there, just do a bid down. You just move it down, but you wouldn't have to do it.
You can put the flags up against the wall or something.
Yeah, or swoop them.
Yeah, you can swoop them too.
Talk a spray foam guy.
But
That's the only other option, is have to get it open, so. It's close, so if we put 6 inches open, so I can spread black again.
Yeah, Josh, because maybe let's get some options on it. Maybe talk to some people, have Josh or one of the phone guys come out and say, hey, what's your thoughts on this? Then get an idea if we put drops in it.
Do we need to
It'll look
advertise it officially out for bid?
I would get some ideas on cost before we would do that. I mean, so we can talk about it before, which way the direction we're going to go.
You could put some dead bats up in there.
Tell them per rubber breakers.
Do what?
One more question. What is the status on the wastewater treatment project?
I already asked that, Robert. She said she had no update on it.
No update. Okay.
I did ask that, Robert, just so you know.
I didn't hear it, so.
No, I did. There's no update on it. I'm curious, it's just you, so I'll send an email tomorrow, because I'm curious too. So, thank you. Anything else? Motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Mike first, you make a motion?
Yeah.
Who's second?
Stacy.
Stacy, I'm sorry, I was writing.
Stacy, you're right. Give us a time.
6:29. Show of hands.